Hello, everyone. This is Taco Planet. I'm your host, George, and welcome back, everyone. Welcome to episode 17 of The Taco. So, yesterday we had a brief comments back. We had a review of everything, talking about everything. It was a pretty good video. We got 15 views in the past 23 hours, looking very nice over here. And as always, let's just jump right into it, starting, of course, with the YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel still at 28 subscribers, and our viewership count is up to 383 views across all our videos, looking very nice over here. So moving straight on over to our X, or Twitter, if you will, we're still only following one account, of course, that being our Plunger Sister sub, and we still have 42 followers, looking very good over here as well. So jumping right into the main course of the viewership count, or I say the membership count, our r/Taco Planet, our main hub. Yesterday was at 902 taco enthusiasts. Refreshing, we can see it is up to 908 taco enthusiasts, a gain of 6 new taco enthusiasts. Very nice over here. So let's jump straight into the price action for today. Of course, as always, this is not financial advice. I'm not a taco truck owner. I just like the token. And with that being said, as we can see, unfortunately, taco is down today, down 5.12%. Now, overall, still pretty good, especially considering the past few weeks are still up pretty huge. As long as we can find footing, I think we should be alright, especially considering Bitcoin had a rough day, which we'll get into momentarily. But overall, nothing too concerning. Holders are up to 488, looking very nice over there. And yeah, nothing too terribly much to say. Hopefully we can find, levelance around, 7,600 reason all the way down to maybe, hopefully we can find resistance around 7,000, somewhere around there. But expect full volatility, especially with, us, over here at Taco Token, and especially Bitcoin pushing new all-time highs. Going to be very crazy volatility. Just keep that in mind. Of course, only invest what you can afford to lose, as always with pretty much anything, actually everything from stocks to crypto to the set cryptos to just these, taco tokens, these RCCs. But yeah, just keep that in mind. And yeah, looking very good over here. We'll continue to monitor. Speaking of Bitcoin, let's jump right into their price report. Of course, full disclaimer again, this is not financial advice. This is a construction zone. I just love Bitcoin. And with that being said, Bitcoin having a bit of a rough day, down 3.51%. Stopping its momentum straight in its tracks, as you can see, the most recent candle, that red candle right there, followed by several green candles. However, the slight bright side to this, as you can see, there were two strong down days before this, after the big pump up that really gave us, that rallying cry to, keep pushing higher. You saw after that first one, there was those two red candles kind of spiking us back down, looking very pessimistic, trying to, psych us out. But thankfully, that was nothing. We bought it right back up in one day, continued to push higher. Two more red days back to back. Those two red days were extremely volatile. You can see that off their candles. The wicks, if you will, the small thin line between those two, that's the range of the prices they went to. As you can see, they went all the way up and all the way down. Those were two very volatile days. However, after that, mainly just getting all, the whales who wish to sell out, the people who have a few hundred million bitcoins have watched it soar a lot, or even some people who have just had a billion or two bitcoins, from the OG launch. Those people who are just sitting on hundreds, if not thousands, of free bucks they got. They're like, screw it, I just want to make some cash. And, fair enough. We love to see that for them, and especially we love to see that considering a lot of shrimps. And I don't say that to demean anybody. Heck, I would consider myself a shrimp. But if you would, the non-whales, we'll call them that, right? The non-whales are buying this up, or I will say shrimp, but just know it's not a derogatory meaning. It's just simply, the statement of anybody smaller than a whale. So while these whales sell, their billions, hundreds of millions of Bitcoin, we're seeing a lot of smaller shrimps come in and buy in and increase the wallet count, which is fantastic. It's exactly what we want to see, because it increases the size of the community and spreads it out among more hands, which is what any community wants to see, but especially a grown, homegrown community, of cones like we are. So it's very fascinating to see that. Very good. We're up to, see, 26,318 unique wallets. Fantastic, and we'd love to see that expand. So by all means, it does suck to see the whales sell. They normally crash the price a good little bit, and they can really take us down. But just keep in mind, when they sell, they give shrimps great buying opportunities, and a lot of new shrimps are born. So it just increases the number of cone holders. We love to see that. And that's where we're going to keep moving forward. So while it does suck to have this red deck, not too terribly concerned about it, especially considering the fact that if we can hold it off, one more day or two, and then shoot right back up, I mean, heck, we'll still be in the range of an all-time high. I mean, shoot, tomorrow we could gain 20% and be immediately in all-time high territory. So you never know. Just keep an eye out for that. But yeah, overall, while technically a rough day overall. Still looking very optimistic, very bullish on Bitcoin. So finally, moving on to our final price report of the day. That of course being Bitcoin. Bitcoin over here having a very oh actually no, this was yesterday's map. I apologize for that, guys. But yeah, Bitcoin having a very unique day simply because it wasn't necessarily bullish or bearish. It was technically bullish because it is up 1.72%. You love to see that. But as you guys can see, it was trading very neutral, if you will. Had some lows, had some highs, but overall ended the day positively. And again, just like all the others, this is not financial advice. I'm just a Reddit degen. But with that being said, as you can see pretty much on the weekly, the monthly, the yearly, and especially the all-time, Bitcoin, I almost said Bitcoin. Bitcoin's still looking extremely bullish, still looking very promising, especially with the halving only a month out now. It's kind of funny. It said 34 days yesterday and still says 34 days. That's just because we don't know the exact date of the halving. You know, it's going to be sometime in April. We just don't know exactly when in April. Of course, when it happens, we'll definitely be covering it here and informing you guys over here at the channel. But yeah, no matter pretty much how you look at it, even with the, kind of mixed day, if you will, it had, on the daily, still extremely bullish looking out for Bitcoin's short-term future, simply because the halving's coming up. ETFs are still massively, taking away the supply, and they're only going to get shocked hard, when they realize that the halving reduces our, new mints of Bitcoin by half. Believe it or not, a lot of institutional investors still don't know that, so they're going to have a rude awakening in about a month or so when the supply of Bitcoins, new Bitcoins coming into the market gets cut in half. So it'll be very interesting to see the price action then. But overall, still very bullish on Bitcoin looking forward. Just keep an eye out for the halving. We'll, of course, keep you guys updated. And yeah, speaking of which, talking about Bitcoins and the supply of them, let's get into our news for today, which is very interesting. So Michael Sayer, the probably biggest Bitcoin degen of us all, has announced that he is raising another $500 million to buy more Bitcoin, another $500 million. So this man is absolutely insane. I don't think there's anybody with more conviction, certainly not more money conviction than him right now. This great CoinDesk article, I can link in the comments if anybody would like it. Just ask me for it. I'd love to link it to any one of you who want it. But yeah, looking absolutely fantastic over here. Basically just saying they're going to try to raise some capital so they can go all in. And he already hit, I'm not him, sorry, but his company, MicroStrategy, already has well over 200,000 Bitcoins. So they're only 10,000 away, I think actually less than that, from getting 1% of all of the Bitcoins in existence. Max supply. That is utterly insane. So by all means, this man is going to be remembered in the history books as one of the biggest idiots of all time, or one of the greatest investors of all time, literally bigger than the level of probably Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, or Bill Gates. I mean, seriously, if Bitcoin truly is the financial revolution we all believe it to be, this man and his company are going to have direct possession and commandment over 1% of all of the world's reserve currency, which is, I think we all kind of believe Bitcoin's ideal fantasy is, right? And if by some means we do hit that, it's going to be unbelievable. I mean, MicroShare is probably going to be on the level of Apple, Amazon, and Google, if not higher, because owning, as you can see, yeah, right here, the company only days ago closed on an $800 convertible debt raise to upskies $600 billion, closed those to acquire another 1,200 Bitcoins. I mean, not Bitcoins, 12,000 Bitcoins. My goodness, I'm getting mixed up. But still, utterly insane. Great article. I'd highly recommend you guys reading it. They're currently up to, again, 205,000 Bitcoins. Absolutely insane. 5,000 away from getting 1% of all the Bitcoins in existence. So, very bullish on MicroStrategy. If there was a stock I'd be buying right now, it'd either be NVIDIA or MicroStrategy, because those guys probably going to have a very, very prosperous future ahead of them. And yeah, that will truly do us for today, guys. Oh, almost forgot. Word of the day. The word of the day is hype. Spelled just like that, hype, because there's a lot of hype going around, especially from, the news we just covered, with him about to own 1% of all Bitcoins, the true Bitcoin bull of them all. From Bitcoin about to have a new all-time highs, it can get past this little rut. I'm not talking Taco pushing a new all-time high for us as well. So there's just a lot of hype in the market. So the word of the day is hype. How the word of the day works, if you're new around here, first person to comment the word of the day today, of course being hype as spelled right here, gets, comment hype along with your Ethereum address, and you will win word of the day receiving 1,505 taco tokens for free from me for winning Word of the Day. So again, if nobody's done that, down below, just look below the comments of this YouTube video. If nobody's done it, by all means, go ahead, grab it. You can win Word of the Day and get 1,505 taco tokens for yourself for free. And yeah, that will truly do it for us today, guys. Pretty good day overall. Of course, a little bit of unfortunate news with slight downings on Taco and Cone, but nothing too terribly concerning, especially with Bitcoin still looking as bullish as ever. And yeah, that's about it for today, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.